as a review, just for this month, just for May, we've learned about U. U has two long sounds. It can say U or oo, and it will say U or oo if one of the next two letters is another vowel. If not, it will say is a short sound for you, and it's also the sound that is how do I put it? It's also the schwa sound. Is also the sound of schwa. Schwa is just the name of a sound, and every vowel can change to the schwa sound in certain instances, such as a at the end. A at the end says so we're going to have a lot of words today with that a at the end. So when you hear for spelling, put an a there if it's the very last sound. You've also learned that EW, let me put this one in the chat. EW spells oo or u at the end of words. Words don't end with just a regular u. Only very small handful, and those are irregularly spelled words, so they don't follow the pattern that is typical. EW spells the oo sound or u at the end of words. And then we have OO that also spells the oo sound in the beginning or middle. Okay, OO, beginning and middle. EW, end. OO, beginning and middle. EW, end. Okay, yeah. We're going to put, having said that, we're going to try a U first. We always just try a single vowel first. If a U will work in that spot, if there's another vowel in the next one or two spots, stop with U. U can't go at the end, so U is never going to go at the end. So that's always going to be a EW. Okay, let's start. Let's start working. Okay, hopefully you can see this. I had some trouble with my whiteboard in the next class, in the last class, I mean. So if you're having trouble seeing this, just let me know in the chat and I'll switch to the Zoom whiteboard. Okay, what about Y and W? Oh, I love this question. Can they make the schwa sound? Oh my goodness, that is such a good question. Okay, this person asked, so the vowels are A, E, I, O, and U, right? And Y, right? And W, right? And there's others too. I probably lost you at W, right? There's others too. It's going to blow your mind. What was this question? Oh, the schwa? Yeah. As long as it's a vowel, it can change to the schwa sound. Yeah, it absolutely can. Such a good question. Man, brilliant. Beautiful thinking. Okay, so our first word that I want us to spell together, you guys wondering about W? There's more? Yeah, there is. And I'm going to give you this to chew on tonight, okay? Take this to the dinner table tonight and say it. April said that there's more vowels than just A, E, I, O, U, and Y. And she said that W is a vowel. What? And then she said there's more. Here's what I want you to think about. A vowel is not a letter, it's a sound. A vowel is a sound that is not stopped by your tongue, lips, or teeth. So H sound doesn't qualify because there's no sound, it's only breath, even though it's not obstructed. It's not obstructed, but it doesn't qualify because it's not sound. Same with F or S or TH or SH. Okay, there has to be vocal cords being used, and it has to be able to be sustained. So it's not quick, it's not like D or B. The sound has to be sustained without any obstruction by your lips, tongue, or teeth. Okay, now that you're thinking about that, if you have time, put some other possibilities in the chat that you think might be a vowel. You're going to be the smartest person in your state when you learn all of this. Or think about it and come back next time and tell me what you think. Okay, so Together, I want us to spell the word brupa. Ready? B-R-U-P-A. Consonants. B-R-U-P-A. Vowels. For the oo sound, I have a choice in the beginning and middle of a U or an OO. I always choose the single vowel first. Can you say oo there or you? Yes, it can, because there's a vowel 1 or 2 doors away, so I don't need to go here. This is just fine. And then for at the end, we always spell it with an A. There's that schwa sound I was talking about. All right, your word. Yes, Nathan, you got it. So somebody is guessing a G, but that is made with your tongue kicking up against the back of your throat. So that's an obstruction, so that wouldn't qualify. Okay, your word is cluda. Cluda. K-L-U-D-A. Go ahead. Good. We're not going to spell the K sound with a K until I teach you that lesson. It's always going to be spelled with a C, okay? Okay, so consonants are K, L, U, D, A. For the oo sound, you're right. We're going to put a U there. That's our first choice, and it works there because there's a vowel 1 or 2 doors away, so it's perfect. For the sound at the end, I'm going to spell it with an A. Yeah? Good? Okay, let's kick it up a notch. Our next word is prushnu. Prushnu. We have p-r-a-sh-n-u. Consonants. P-r-a-sh-n-u. Vowels. I was going to say something really incorrect. I was going to say U is the only letter that spells but that is so incorrect because that's the schwa sound. Every single vowel can make the schwa sound, but this is the most common, is what I should have said. So this is the most common way to spell in this situation, and it can say here because those next 2 letters are consonants. So it's perfect right there. And then for the oo sound at the end, I'm not going to spell it with a U because words aren't supposed to end in U. That's where our EW goes. Prushnu. Okay, your word is flush to. Flush to. Flush-to. Go ahead. Flush to. And then put it in the chat if you wouldn't mind so I can see how you're doing. Flush to. Good. Man, how does it feel to be so good at this? Must feel good. Do 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 do. Okay, so consonants we have f, o, sh, t. For our sound, we're going to start with most common, which is just our U, which can say here because the next 2 letters are consonants. So it's perfectly fine just to leave it as is. For the oo sound at the end, that's where we use our EW. EW spells oo or U at the end. Okay, number 3. Okay, I forgot to go over this one in the little review that we had at the beginning of class. So don't go ahead on this word. Do it with me. Okay, so the word is glutton. Our sounds are g, l, t, u, n. Consonants. G, l, t, u, n. For the sound, I want this U to say here, but because there's a vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots, that would force it to say oo or U. I don't want the long sound, I want which requires 2 consonants after it. If there's not 2, make 2. Now, if that just sounded like a lot of information, if you're brand new, don't worry. It's going to get to where you can repeat what I just said right along with me. So in order for this to say it's going to need 2 consonants after it. If there's not 2, make 2. Now for the oo sound here, you might think that I'm going to do this. However, because it's in the middle, however, we're still going to try a single U here. Can it say oo or U? There's not a vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots, but we can make one right here. So we're going to stick with this U. And because it's at the end of a word, of a multisyllable word with that consonant right after the oo sound, this is going to be the most common spelling pattern. U, consonant, final silent E. U, consonant, final silent E. Comes at the end of multisyllable words. Okay, so this was a spelling pattern. This is a spelling pattern for you to think about when you make this next word. So on your own, spell the word chaboot. Chaboot. Ch-a-b-oot. Chaboot. Hopefully your brain is on fire. Hopefully that means it's a good thing. Is that a good thing? Let me know in the chat. My brain is on fire. Hopefully that means it is lit up in a good way. Chaboot. Cha with a ch, like choose or challenge. Chaboot. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay. Consonants in chaboot are ch, a, b, oo, t. For the sound. Now, if you thought that this was a lot of information to grasp onto, watch what's going to happen when I repeat it. Your brain is going to, it's already had the seed planted. So now when I repeat it, it's going to be like, oh yeah, I do remember that. That's right. So even though you can't generate it yet, you can still recognize it. It's the difference between spelling and reading. Reading is you recognize spelling patterns to read them. Spelling is you have to generate those spelling patterns from what you have up here. That's a lot harder. So now that that seed has been planted on what we just did with that last word, when I repeat it again, your brain's going to recognize it. And then pretty soon, it'll be able to generate it. So don't be sad or discouraged if this sounds like a lot. You're getting all of these seeds planted, and pretty soon it's going to be recognizable and then generatable. So chaboot. For that sound, I want it to say but it has a vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots, which would force it to say oo or you. I don't want it to say oo, I want it to say but that's a short sound. Short sounds require 2 consonants after them. If there's not 2, make 2. Now this you can say It's nice and happy in this spot now to say For the oo sound at the end of a longer word, when there's a consonant as the last sound, I'm going to start with a U, simply add a silent E. Now it has a vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots, and it can say U here just fine. Chaboot. Okay, last one. Do you want an easy, a medium, or a hard? Put EM or H in the chat. Which kind do you want for me to send you off with here? Lots of hards. Okay. Okay, hard it is. Shasumpa. Shasumpa. Sh, s, oo, pa, Go ahead. Try it. Shasumpa. Oh, sorry. Now I'm seeing all of these easies come through the chat. There were a bunch of hards at the beginning, and now there's a bunch of, no, easy, please. If you wanted an easy one, just put your pencil down. You don't have to do this one. Okay? You have my permission to put your pencil down and just watch and learn. The word is shasumpa. Shasum. Lips together. Pa. I'm not seeing anything in the chat yet. Hopefully everybody's not putting your pencil down. Okay, now they're coming in. Shasumpa. Shasumpa. Make sure that you have the same lines and vowels dotted as me. Okay, I have a feeling there's a lot of pencils down because not too many have tried it. Good. Okay, consonants. Sh, s, u, m, p, a. There's only one person in the chat that spelled this correctly. Correction, 2 people. Correction, 3 people. Good job, you guys. So for the sound, we have a U. We're going to start with a U, but in order for it to say it has to have 2 consonants after it. If there's not 2, make 2. Now it's happy and it can say here. For the oo sound, I'm not going to use a U because there is not a place or an opportunity to have another vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots. Like up here, there is. I could just add a silent T. So I'm going to use that OO, which belongs in the middle. And then for the sound at the end, I'm going to use that A. Shasumpa. Good job, you guys. All right. That was, I told you at the beginning of U month that U is a little challenging, right? But if you are grasping the tap 2 rule, if you're learning about schwas, if you're learning about the different spelling patterns for the beginning and the middle, then that is progress. And if you're able to separate those sounds, that is progress. And you can use that to apply next month. When you come back in June on Monday, we're going to start a new month. I wonder what we're learning. I'm not even sure. But I'm excited because the closer that we get to the end of the year, the more we get to learn about other spelling patterns that aren't just vowels. So I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Have a good night, my friends. See you next time.